How to become enlightened. I'm taking the piss, but one of the guys that just left the farm, his sole purpose in his life was self-realization, and I thought that was so cool. Personally, I've mostly viewed meditation on a more local level, associating consistent practice with my best trading results, business successes, and overall just general well-being. It's funny how I can let something which I've witnessed firsthand completely transform my reality somehow slip out of my life. Now, having reached another crossroads, it's time to bring it back. This video is a recap on my experience with the practice, the benefits I gained from it, how it fell out of my life, and what I'm doing right now to revive it. So, found a nice little recording spot. I just see the guys bringing out the cows. There is Emily, there is Nathan. But yeah, it's one of the jobs each day, just to bring the cows out, let them chill in the fields, munch the grass. It is therapeutic to say the least. There's Theo the bull, Tauro. I wanted to talk on meditation, and funny, I literally just had a conversation there. So we're volunteering on this farm, and there's a bunch of other volunteers. A few arrived last night. Beautiful, beautiful people. And a few of us were just sat around there, having a brilliant conversation and talking about how, lots of bugs. Talking about drinking alcohol or relationships with alcohol, and then I found myself describing my relationship with alcohol and how for a period in 2022 I had stopped drinking, hadn't touched a drop in about 6 months, went around traveling South America, having the odd glass of wine, and then I started volunteering at this hostel, and I drank every single day for 3 months. And prior to that, I was on my meditation hard, and I had genuinely never been happier. I had feck all to my name, just in the trenches or in the dumps of entrepreneurship, but happy as hell. Like I didn't have any results or any accolades to make myself feel better, but I just felt feckin' brilliant. And from that period of drinking every day, I stopped meditating, and everything, all my habits fell away, and I've been rebuilding that since then, and it's been 1.5 years, almost 2 years now. 2 years in a few months. So, one, acknowledging the fact that alcohol had that impact on me. Of course, it was extreme. Like, I was drinking every single day, so that's not a normal occurrence. However, if we are analyzing things, if we take them to their extremes, then we can see what the road ahead looks like, and then choose which path we want to walk down, or how we want to approach that situation, let's say. So I'm now back trying to get this habit back, get it back in my life, get it playing a critical role in my life. Once the Alan Watts quote, meditation isn't prescription, it's, oh fuck, I'm butchering it, but it's basically saying that you don't need to meditate every day, that it's like it's medication, it's prescription. If you need to meditate, then you should meditate. If you're feeling fine, if you're present, you don't need to sit there for fucking 20 minutes and get present if you're already present. However, I'm not present, and I'm not just content to my thoughts, because there's too much going on. I'm not, what do they say, like the aim isn't to think good thoughts, the aim is like to not be thinking. Well, that's the goal of meditation. I don't know what you want to say the goal of life is. It's a whole different kettle of fish. But, no, not but. remove that word from my vocabulary. For me, the practice I've seen it firsthand, the impact it had in my life. There's a point where people were coming up to me, really weird how I was standing here, but genuinely on multiple occasions, people come up and ask me, do I meditate? Because I was in a calm state. Now I can feel myself like slightly on edge, or I just don't feel myself. And a large part of it is because I'm not at center. I'm up here, my thoughts are here, so I'm not fully present. I'm always thinking, okay, how is this person perceiving me, or thinking about something else, or what will I do later, or what's for dinner, da, da, da. Always thinking about something and not fully being in the moment. It's nice being here because a lot of the people staying here are also have this practice in their life. So what do they say? The quickest way to change your behavior is change your environment, and that can be looked at two ways. You can see it as running away, escapism, or just hiding from your problems, or if you want to make a radical change, just change where you are. So it's definitely helping. Surrounding myself with people who also incorporate that practice. So I'm getting better. Starting with little and often. Again, another conversation I heard today. Someone said that, starting with little and often, and not being too hard on myself, but really, really, really being motivated to get this back, because everything stems from this. Every decision we make, business related, is coming from the state that we're in. So if we're not in the right state, we're going to be making the wrong decisions. And one of the most important decisions that we're going to make in business is what to pursue. Because like we mentioned, if we want to climb a mountain, we better feckin' well make sure it's the right mountain. The easiest way that I've found to ensure I'm making the right decision is to be in a present state. How do I get to a present state? Meditate. There we go. That's all today, peeps.
Good morning, guys. It's like 5:30 here. Sun is... it's gone now. One of the things that's helped me so much recently with meditation has been being around people who are actively doing it. Coming to this workaway, there's been Andrew, another Irish lad, who actually, we both volunteered at the same hostel in Peru 5 years apart, and now we're both volunteering here. And he'd just come from a monastery where it was like a couple hours of meditation each day, wake up at 3:30 in the morning, really structured, and he was getting up every day at 6 a.m, going out into the field out there and meditating. And seeing him do it in front of me made it so much easier for me to do it. It was like this, like a beam of inspiration. Then another fella came through, Hans from Belgium, and he's been meditating every day, 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening for a decade now, 10 years. He's 31 yesterday, and he's been doing it since he was 21. And I cannot deny the impact it's had on me, and the inspiration, and how much more it's made it easier for me to meditate. So I'm trying to think of any way that, so what we've covered so far is the little and often. So just instead of thinking about it as one big scary session, thinking about it as, okay, I'm just going to close my eyes even for 30 seconds. 30 seconds really does, it really does do something. But just little and often, just any time throughout the day. I like to use the numbers. So like anytime you see a number that's like even, or I always forget this word, not perpendicular, same on both sides. What the fuck is the word? Always forget it. Symmetrical number. So like if it was 1441, just take a time, close your eyes, even for 10 seconds, but just those little interjections. And then if you want, You can put on like a guided meditation like once in a day to carve out a big chunk. I was watching my podcast with Sajid, which I dropped yesterday, and I'm liking to start off all the meditations with a meditation. All the podcasts with a meditation. It really does just get you into that place that you want to be. And why would I not want to be in that place all the time? I mean, I was talking about the stuff I've covered so far. Little and often. And having people around that are doing it. So I'm looking to incorporate that in some way, whether it'll be like actually hopping on live and meditating together, or who knows, maybe do some I'll record some like, what would you call it, like meditation soundtracks, or I'm not gonna release a song, but like a guided meditation or something. Trying to figure it out, but something will come, because it really has helped me. So yeah, that's pretty much all for today, guys. Here we are on the farm. We're making wine out of these trees here. Where are they? All these trees along here. I've got little berries I'm making wine with. But yeah, peace and love, guys.